Hi, it's Grace, and today we're trying to hydrate and not cry because I have a really bad headache. Hopefully a giant sports drink is going to help that. So I've been trying to sit quietly and paint. So that is the update on this guy. I tried to start doing the black outline. I'm not sure if I like it, so I stopped. I don't mind the bleeding on the wood part at the bottom, but I'm gonna have to redo the yellow on those flowers. It doesn't look very nice. Maybe a bit of the white. I'm not sure. The base thing looks kind of cool though. That's just the most acrylic paint. I didn't actually see if I put too much on it, it won't fit together. No, I think when I'm ready, it'll be fine. This one was fun. I did some of that polygel stuff. I took a photo so you can probably see the bumps better, but like I'll try here. So I was trying to sculpt the polygel, like I did the hearts and then this bit of the icing, and then went, oh, I can't see any colours, so I used the pink for other stuff, a couple of dots and stuff down there, and that might be fun. I don't know. It was a pain in the ass, and I should have done bits like a lot more separately, because I was like, oh, I'll just do like this whole chunk and I'll just like put the lines in and it'll work. But obviously that was not the case, so we'll do it with the colours when we're colouring in. But that was kind of fun. Like, I love gel, but it doesn't really love me. It depends what my body's up to at the time, but sometimes when I put gel on, like all the skin on the ends of my fingers peels off, and it's not a fun time. And oddly enough, that doesn't really happen on my toes. Like if I do gel toenail polish most of the time, like it's fine. But like sometimes it'll do the same thing. It's weird. And like it'll be the same gel, so I'm not blaming the gel, and it's most of the different kinds, especially professional stuff. I don't know, my nails hate that the worst. Anyway, speaking of nails, just because tangents, there's a Rimmel nail polish that's like Kind and Free or something, and normally nail polish, even gel, like chips off really badly, and this has been on for a while now and it's really good. It's mostly just worn off, like it's starting to chip off now. It's getting to a chunky a bit and I'm picking it, but normally it just would have like the whole thing peeled off by now. So that's weird, and I like it, and I'm gonna go buy more. Oh, speaking of makeup, I really want to try this brow stuff again and see if like I can actually do the thing. I don't know. They're kind of looking gross, and this stuff's pretty waterproof, so like if you just normally wash your face, I know it seems bad, but like it doesn't wash off as much, so maybe I can just try and do this every couple of days and make it look like I've got eyebrows instead of like trying to draw them on like it just looks like I've got no eyebrows. We'll be fine. My eyebrows weren't looking too bad, and then like I decided to pluck them because it's like, oh, just a little bit, you know how it goes. And then I ended up with these, and I don't think I have had eyebrows this thin since high school, so I'm not sure it's the best look, but you know, you've got to try these things once every 20 years or so. This stuff puts like a really nice, like, it's nearly like mascara-y layer on there, and it kind of makes them look a bit fatter, which is good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope, that's everywhere. Try that again, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I can actually see a difference. Yeah, sort of. I'll wait for it to dry and like spoolie it out. I'll try and remember to do that later. I had stuff lined up so I could talk about it, because no train of thought like you didn't already know. So I did these, and I thought, oh yeah, that side's fine, and then I turned them over and there's like the chunky paint. At this point I can't tell you if that's focused. Hopefully you can see some chunky paint. So I've been using like a nail cuticle tool and just like scraping off all the excess paint because I couldn't be bothered getting up and finding sandpaper, and that seems to have done alright. Like I scraped it off and did that, and it looks fine. That one, like I started painting and then went, oh, it's really chunky, I should fix that. So that's where those ones are. They need more coats. I'm getting there very slowly, and the black ones are kind of the same deal. Like I just put way too much paint on there and it got all gross, so scraped off all the chunky bits, and I've got another 2 coats on there I think, and actually I can probably just pick these ones up too. I put another 2 coats on that side, and that side's like where I scraped all the chunky bits off, so I will do that last, and I think it's fine. I think it'll come up nice with a matte spray top coat. That's what I wanted to say. Baking paper is out waiting for stuff to go on it. And we went out to find a picture frame for my partner for his desk so that he can have a picture of Lena on there. I think he's thought about it before, but was like, oh, you know, she's, you know, on my phone and computer and I can see her, but like that's what he feels he wants to do. So we went and picked out a frame, and of course I found more craft supplies because that's what I do. I saw this first and it's probably too shiny. Wait, I'm going to take the plastic off. These nail tools, good for lots of things. This was from the reject shop. They have some good stuff. I think it was like $5 or $6. And it's kind of like, I've got some colouring books like this, but paint, like that might be really fun. I really don't know how well that's focusing. Can you see Mr. Fox? So that was really cute and detailed so that like I can probably spend some time painting that. I really liked colouring in the other ones, but sort of the pressure you need for colouring in is a lot more than you need for painting. So hopefully that'll be a bit kinder on my hands. And I know I've got a lot of paints, but I didn't have all the colours for like $6, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. But like I had a plan and my brain was not capable of deviating from that plan. So I just picked other paints. But now I have all the paints. I'm actually not going to open this thing because I don't need it yet. But there is a lot of colours that I really just should have started with something like that. Because I really probably don't need that huge like tube thing. But oh well, I'll have paint for ages. And I'm going to have a lot of things I want to do for ages. Like after I do this, I think I've said it before, I've got some toys from when I was a kid that I would like to kind of, what's the word? Restore? Is that what I want to say? But like pull the buggers apart and give them a good wash, and like some of them are mechanical, so like see if I can get any of that stuff to work or if it works. And it seems like a really kind of nice idea, like to play with some of my childhood toys and like make them awesome and new again, and so I can put them out, which is also going to mean I need to reorganize some stuff. Story of my life. Buy stuff, Tetris more stuff to fit more stuff in. But there's a whole shelf of CDs because I'm a child of that era and I love them, so they're not going anywhere, but maybe they need to not be in the bookshelf. We have like a wall of freaking bookshelf like in the hallway, so pretty sure they can go live there somewhere, and that whole shelf can be full of toys, but it's probably not going to be enough. Oh my gosh, I really want to put shelving like the bookshelf there, like a few shelves like up to the ceiling. Maybe I'll have to think about that sooner rather than later. But again, projects to try and keep my mind off crap, and I guess that's good. I just don't know what else to do. I'm just empty and I just need to fill the void, and apparently my brain says crafts are a good time, which like I'm not unhappy with. You get to mess around with stuff and play with like different weird stuff, and there's like no real rules, and you get a project, like something sort of finished to look at in the end, which is kind of fun. I've actually been looking at like the little, I'm gonna put a picture of this stuff, don't know what it's called. It's like 126 dollhouse or something, I don't know. But they look super cool, and like I'm going to need to buy like a magnifying like light thing and like lots of tweezers and get better with my gluing skills, but that kind of looks like a really freaking fun time. And again, I've got no idea where I'm going to put this stuff when it's finished. Like it's not huge, like the biggest one I think is like this sort of big, but yeah, probably the shelving, hey. Oh, and they have lights, like battery packs, they light up and all kinds of cool stuff. So I think that's about it for today. It's my day off, I didn't have to go to work, so I've just been sitting and like having YouTube on in the background and just painting and trying to do a little bit of housework in between. Like I really don't feel like doing my normal housework, you know, dusting floors, all too much. Making sure we've got clean clothes and clean dishes, like that was high on the list. That was done. I'll have to fold all that laundry. Another job for another day. Sounds good. Alright, well, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye. I moved the camera and couldn't be bothered putting it back, but I forgot to talk about like not sleeping last night. I was watching Pot Roast's mum and crying, and their story is really beautiful too. If you don't know the story of Pot Roast, you should go have a read, watch, listen, all the above. Sorry, am I even in focus? Who cares? And that was horrifically awful and oddly comforting that she was sharing that time in her life too. And yeah, she's awesome, and you should go send some love to her and Pot Roast and all of her rainbow babies and all of her babies, because they're all beautiful.